On the Liman front, this summer turned into hell for the Russian occupation forces in one of the most effective operations of the Ukrainian army. The 66th Motorized Rifle Brigade, named after Grand Prince Khorobry, launched a deadly attack using brutal FPV drones. In the fierce operation, an entire enemy regiment was completely obliterated, leaving no safe haven for Russian vehicles, trenches, or infantry groups. One by one, the targets were destroyed by the kamikaze drones, leaving only clouds of smoke and debris on the battlefield. This fierce operation not only confirmed Ukraine's technological superiority on the battlefield, but also demonstrated the effectiveness of the new strategy implemented by the military command. The use of FPV drones proved capable of penetrating defenses, disabling vehicles, and eliminating enemy personnel with a high degree of accuracy. While previously ground combat was largely determined by artillery and frontal assaults, unmanned aerial vehicles are now the decisive factor, and the Khorobry Brigade is maximizing this advantage in every step of the operation. According to official reports, more than 2,200 attackers were neutralized, nearly 60% of all Russian losses during this summer's campaign, resulting in the deaths of Russian soldiers on the front lines. This figure demonstrates that the Khorobry Brigade not only thwarted the attack, but also destroyed the enemy's offensive strength, simultaneously weakening their ability and fighting power to counterattack. Explosions, screams, and panic punctuated each attack, as Ukrainian drone operators with remarkable composure remotely controlled the small but deadly devices from their monitors, making every enemy move an inescapable target. This victory was not merely a matter of numbers. It symbolized the power of technology, courage, and strategy to defeat a superior force. It opened the door for Ukrainian forces to advance deeper into previously enemy-held territory, and the Liman area now witnessed how a single brigade decisively changed the course of the summer campaign. The 66th Motorized Rifle Brigade continues to be a symbol of courage and resilience. The name of Prince Khorobry attached to this brigade seems to come back to life on the battlefield, becoming a symbol of the uncompromising struggle against colonialism. At the same time, Ukrainian commandos and drone operators working behind enemy lines destroyed 17 major Russian air defense systems in 4 days of strikes, the Security Service of Ukraine, SBU, stated. In a Thursday, August 31st announcement, the SBU credited special operators from Ukraine's Military Intelligence Agency, HUR, with carrying out the attacks. The strikes reportedly destroyed anti-aircraft missile launchers, radar stations, and electronic warfare systems in Crimea and along the southern front. The SBU estimated the destroyed equipment's value at more than $500 million if purchased by the Russian military, or up to $2.5 billion on the international market. The claimed losses included 4 Tor M1 short-range air defense systems, a light anti-aircraft missile launcher, 3 Pantsir S-1 medium-range air defense systems, a gun plus anti-aircraft missile launcher, 2 S-300 long-range air defense systems. Not only that, a heavy anti-aircraft missile launcher, 1 Buk M3 medium-range air defense system, a tactical anti-aircraft missile launcher, a 50 N6 radar from an S-350 air defense battery, Kosta 2E2 and Podlyat radar stations, a Zhitel electronic warfare system, Nebo SVU and Nebo M long-range radar detection systems for airborne targets. On Friday, there was no independent confirmation of the claims, but HUR released video showing a Ukrainian drone attacking a Russian S-400 target acquisition radar. HUR said the footage showed a successful Thursday strike in Russian-occupied Crimea. The S-400 is the Russian military's premier ground-based air defense system. Without a functional target acquisition radar, the system's 4 to 8 missile launchers are effectively unable to hit flying objects. HUR published video seeming to show a clear drone hit on the radar, but the video was not geolocated, nor was it clear the type of drone used in the attack. The reported successes come as Ukraine expands its arsenal of long-range drones and reconnaissance platforms designed to strike deep behind Russian lines, including the newly delivered Shark-M reconnaissance drone. At the same time, Ukraine's intelligence released video of strikes in occupied Crimea, destroying 2 Russian Mi-8 helicopters near Simferopol and a military tug in Sevastopol Bay. The main intelligence directorate of Ukraine, HUR, has released a video of a new successful special operation by its units in temporarily occupied Crimea. Fighters of the Special Group Primary carried out precise strikes on Russian strategic targets, an airbase in Khorobry, and a military vessel in Sevastopol Bay, the intelligence service reported on Monday, September 1st. According to intelligence, Ukrainian drones hit a Russian military airbase near Simferopol, where combat helicopters were stationed. As a result of the attack, at least 2 Mi-8s were destroyed. The estimated cost of these aircraft is between $20 and $30 million. An equally painful blow was the strike on a Russian military tugboat, presumably Buk 2190, which was located in Sevastopol Bay. Ukrainian intelligence operatives directed a warhead at the vessel, which was part of the so-called PDSS unit, Underwater Sabotage Forces and Means. These units are considered elite. They include diver reconnaissance specialists, whose training takes years and millions of dollars, and who are provided with the most advanced equipment. The destruction of the tugboat significantly limits the combat capabilities of the elite Russian unit, the HUR statement said. The Crimean Peninsula remains a key bridgehead of Russian aggression after its illegal occupation in 2014. It is from Crimea that Russia launches many missile strikes against Ukraine and deploys aviation. HUR supplemented its statement with an operational video. The footage shows the stages of the attack, confirming the effectiveness of the strikes and demonstrating the systematic work of Ukrainian intelligence in Crimea. Ukraine continues its targeted demilitarization of the temporarily occupied peninsula, inflicting losses on the enemy in equipment and personnel. Demilitarization of Crimea continues. Glory to Ukraine, HUR added.